Good morning, everybody. My name is Ariel. I'm the VP Sales for EMEA and APAC at AgentVI. What I would like to discuss in my presentation is really the role of video analytics and AI technology in this subject of decarbonization in urbanization and city infrastructure. First, a quick overview about AgentVI. We are an Israeli-based company established in 2003, and we are focused on developing video analytics, AI, deep learning, machine learning technologies. We have thousands of deployments globally, and we are based our solutions. We are basing our solution on an open architecture, which basically means that we are working through integration with third-party platforms in all levels, from the hardware part, for example, Intel CPU, to the server part, working very closely with Dell, to the application level, such as Milestone. I will discuss on the role of video analytics in two main aspects. The first aspect is the application layer, how video surveillance and video analytics can support the urbanization industry, mainly to enable customers, to enable city planners, to enable operators to monitor better, to get better information about what is going on and reducing carbon emission and other instances that are causing pollution. These are only examples: traffic management, smart buildings, waste management that I will share with you. There are many more examples where video analytics can support these topics. The second aspect of the role of video analytics is how do you deploy analytics in such a way that doesn't cause by itself a lot of energy emission or carbon emission, because there is a big difference whether you are deploying a technology on a low footprint hardware versus many footprint hardwares, and I will discuss that in a second. So going for traffic management, again, as an example, one of the main challenges in city planning, traffic planning, is really to understand what is going on, how many vehicles, what type of vehicles, what is the average speed, getting all sorts of reports over time, basically to enable customers which sits in the city just to get better information. The use of AI technology enables customers to take their existing traffic cameras and really classify vehicles properly, what is a truck, what is a bus, motorcycle, and so on, and generate later on report daily, weekly, monthly on the information that traffic planners require. Another example more relates to smart building. Nigel mentioned it beforehand. There are building management systems. You need a way to support, to give a sensing information about how many people you have, whether you have people at all in a room, in a classroom, in a big campus or a concert hall, mainly to help managing better the HVAC system, the lighting system, because at the end of the day, someone forgot the lights on. What we are proposing, because many places are already deploying and have big infrastructure of surveillance cameras for security purposes, is to use the same infrastructure in order to use the analytics, use the AI, trigger an alarm, trigger an event, or trigger the BMS system in order to turn on, turn off the lights, increase or decrease the air condition according to the amount of people and so on. A third example for the use of analytics is really to help waste management basically by training models of different type of debris, trash, electronic waste, metal scraps, and just monitor cities or monitor sensitive areas where it is known that some people might dump their trash or their waste over there, and triggering alarms on this type of events. There are many more use cases covered by Soraya, by Nigel, that Innovi can provide. What I want to focus next is really not only the question of what you are doing with analytics, but also do you do it in a cost-effective way? Because we don't want to be counterproductive, meaning that we don't want to deploy a technology that requires so much energy or so much computing resources that eventually the net benefit is reduced. What we've developed and the way that we have architecture Innovi, our solution, is a distributed system that is based on a cloud environment. We have a management layer running on the cloud as a central operation system. And then instead of running expensive hardware, expensive servers with GPU cards on the ground near the cameras, we have developed an IoT appliance, which is based on Intel OpenVINO infrastructure or SDK, which basically allows us to do all the heavy computing processing on a very lightweight and energy efficient IoT appliance. This appliance can be deployed easily anywhere you have a camera, you just deploy this appliance. It is doing the local processing of the local cameras, sending back only very low bandwidth data stream to the Innovi core. And then on the Innovi core, we do further analysis, generating the data, generating alarms, generating all the actionable data that is then integrated to a front-end application, such as the milestone that is located anyway at the city or municipality control room. This solution, eventually, you need to remember that in order to enable AI technology, instead of running very expensive, very energy consuming hardware, you want to be able to run it on thousands, tens of thousands of sensors or cameras in a very energy efficient manner. That's all for my presentation. I will be happy to share more information later.